Hello student, myself Kinjal Mistry. I am lecturer in computer department of BPMP Polytechnic. Today we learn basic concept of data structure in chapter basic concept of data structure, chapter number 1 from data structure subject whose code is 3330704 in diploma computer course. Today we learn following topic in this lecture. First, introduction of data structure, then need for data structure, then area in which data structure are applied, then basic operation of data structure and types of data structure, and we learn last topic difference between primitive and non-primitive data structure. Now first, introduction. First we discuss what is data. Data is a collection of information and it may or may not be meaningful. Now, what is structure? Structure is a constructed building or a specific arrangement of data in particular organization. Now, what is data structure? A data structure is a way of organizing data item that consider not only data items stored but also provide their relationship to each other. Now, other definition of data structure is also defined in terms of logical description or mathematical model of data organization. Data structure are a method of representing of logical relationship between individual data element related to the solution of given problem. Now, real life example of data structure. A library is a real-life example of data structure. A library can be decomposed into its component element like books. The collection of individual books can be arranged in a number of ways. The way the books are physically arranging on the rack determine how one would go about for a particular books. In particular library, we are not concurrent with in which way or by which method they are arranged the books, but we always get our book which we require. So books are element of the data structure and they are arranged using the library science so that user can easily get book which they are want. Need for data structure. Applications are getting complex and data rich. There are three common problems that application face nowadays. First problem like data speed, second problem like processor speed, and third problem like multiple requests. First, data speed. Consider an inventory of 1 million items of a store. If the application is to search an item, it has to speech an item in 1 million items every time, slowing down the search. A data growth search will become slower. Then second problem, processor speed. Processor speed, although being very high, falls limited if the data grow 8 million records. And third problem is multiple requests. 1,000 of user can search data simultaneously on a web server. Even the fastest server fail while searching the data. This problem solved by using data structure. Now next topic, area in which data structure are applied. There are following few areas in which data structure are applied. First, operating system, then compiler designing, then database management system, then statistical analysis system, then numerical analysis, and last, graphics. Now next topic, basic operation of data structure. The following are basic operation of data structure. First is traversal, second is search, fourth is insert, then next is delete, then next sort, and last operation is merge. Traversal means visit the element, means read or write some data. Then next operation search, to find a specific element in a location. The next operation insert. Insert element at specific location. Then next operation, delete. Delete means delete element at specific location. Then next element, sort. To arrange element in A to Z and Z to A means ascending or descending arrow to manage the to sort the element. And last operation is join different element. Now the most IMP question is type of data structure. There are following different type of data structure. First, primitive data structure, and second, non-primitive data structure. First, primitive data structure. Primitive data structure has 6 types. First, integer, second, real, third, character, then fourth, pointer, then fifth, logical, and last, string. Non-primitive data structure. Non-primitive data structure have 3 types. First, array, then second, list, and last, file. List have 2 types, linear list and non-linear list. The example of linear list is stack, queue, and linked list. And the example of non-linear list is tree and graph. Now first, primitive data structure. The data structure that are directly processed by machine level instruction are called primitive data structure. The example of primitive data structure are integer, real, character, string, pointer, etc. Now we discuss the subpart of primitive data structure. Then first we discuss integer. Integer are represent the all numerical value. The sign and magnitude method are used to represent integer number. In this method, place a sign symbol in front of the number. Radix complement and first complement method are also used to represent integer number. Now the example of integer data structure like any integer value like 1000. Now second primitive data structure is real. Common way of representing real number is normalized floating point representation. In this method, the real number is expressed as a floating point and scientific notation and binary base floating point and exponent notation, etc. Like example of real primitive data structure like 123.45, any real value. Now third, character. Character data structure is used to store non-numerical information. It can be letters A to Z, uppercase and lowercase a to Z, operators and special symbol. A character is represented in memory as a sequence bit. Two most commonly known character sets supported by computer are ASCII value and EBCDIC value. Now fourth, logical. A logical data item is a primitive data structure that can assume the value of either true or false. Most commonly used logical operator are AND, OR and NOT. And then next, pointer. Pointer is a variable which point to the memory address of another variable. Another characteristic is that it provides faster insert and delete operation of element. Now last primitive data structure is string. String is a collection of characters. The string manipulation and pattern matching method are used to represent string data structure. Then next, second type, non-primitive data structure. The data structure that does not directly process by machine level instruction are called non-primitive data structure. The example of non-primitive data structure are array, list, and file. Now first, non-primitive data structure is array. Array is a fixed size sequence collection of elements with the same data type and same data name. Insertion and deletion operation can be performed on array in sequence manner. We can only change the value of the element in array. Now second, list. List is the order set which consists of variable number of element or object. Insertion and deletion can perform on list in non-sequence manners. List have two types. First, linear list and second, non-linear list. First, linear list. A data structure is said to be linear data structure if it holds data arranged in linear sequence. Data are processed one by one sequentially. The example of linear data structure are stack, queue, and linked list. Now, stack, queue, and linked list we detail discuss in next chapter. Now, second, non-linear data structure. A data structure is said to be non-linear structure if it's all data arranged in non-linear sequence. Example of non-linear data structure are tree and graph. Now, tree and graph we discuss in next chapter in data structure. Now, last non-primitive data structure is file. A file is a large list that is stored in the external memory of computer. A file may be used as a responsibility for list item, commonly called record. Now, last topic, difference between primitive and non-primitive data structure. Now, first, primitive data structure. The data structure that are directly processed by machine level instruction are called primitive data structure. Now, non-primitive data structure means the data structure that does not directly process by machine level instruction are called non-primitive data structure. Then second difference point is primitive data are only single value, they have not specific capability. The non-primitive data type are used to store the group of value. Then third point, integer, float, and pointer and all of the variation are primitive data type. The data type that is derived from primary data type is known as non-primitive data type. And the last difference point is the example of primitive data type are given by byte, short, integer, long, float, double, character, etc. The example of non-primitive data type are array, structure, union, linked list, stack, queue, etc. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video.